Miami Dolphins five-time All-Pro wide receiver Tyreek Hill. Now, yesterday was the beginning of, NFL season began on Thursday, but for most teams it was yesterday. Miami Dolphins were playing the Jacksonville Jaguars, and then reports came out before the game that Hill was arrested by Miami-Dade police officers. Well, a number of people on social media begin to post these videos. Do me a favor, guys. Go back to this video here, because I want you to hear what these officers are saying to Tyreek Hill. So let's start this video over, and let's play the video with audio. So let's play them all back to back, so we can hear all of them. Go right ahead.
Keep your window down. Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We tell you do nothing to do. You understand? How would you want for what we do? You're a little fucking confused. Too late. We tell you do nothing to do. You understand? How would you want for what we do? You're a little fucking confused. Too late.
What the fuck?
It's Tyreek Hill.
Dylan, no. I'm trying to get on video.
They put him in handcuffs. Oh, fuck.
No, it's actually Tyreek.
When I stepped up on the scene,
Oh shit, they got fucking Reek.
I was in saline. Baby girl, you just a fiend.
Oh, they arrested Reek.
Money busting out my jeans like a
No.
Pull up in a demon on guard.
They arrested
Looking like I
Reek.
still do
Oh,
fraud.
that's crazy.
Flying private
Oh, that's
jet, took
fucking
a ride.
Calais Campbell right there.
It's that Z shit. It's that Z shit. Pull up in a demon on guard. Looking like I still do fraud.
Yo,
Flying private jet.
bro.
Tyreek on power, man.
It's Tyreek Hill. What? Bro, what the hell is going on?
If you guys want to pass, cross the street, go that way.
This will be all over ESPN.
I know, right? What's up, man?
I'm speeding too. They bought some speed. They got
Cam.
They know what a 728 is. Fast, man.
Hey, they got my phone too. Oh, no, I got
Tyreek on power.
As I said, the investigation continues. Now, passerbys were recording that particular video there. Miami-Dade Police Department Director Stephanie Daniels told a Miami Herald reporter in a brief interview that body camera footage from the roadside detention, which has not been publicly released yet, led to temporarily transferring one of the officers to administrative duties. She said Monday morning the county's police department, now first of all, on Monday, the county's police department declined to release the body cam footage, citing the ongoing investigation into the incident. Now, after Sunday's game, Hill said this about being arrested.
Right now, I'm still trying to put it all together, so I'm not going to give you a version that I still don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to say, I do want to be able to use this platform to say, like, what if I wasn't Tyreek Hill, bro? Like, worst case scenario, you know, because it's crazy. Like, I want to be a cop one day. I got a state trooper hat, all that, you know, so I got a lot of respect for cops, man. But obviously, you know, everybody has bad apples in every situation, you know, so I want to be able to, you know, use this platform, you know, to figure out a way to like flip this and, you know, make it a positive on both ends, on my end and then also Miami-Dade, you know, so that way we can team together and, you know, do something positive for the community, because that's what it's all about, bro. I wasn't disrespectful, you know, because my mom didn't raise me that way. Didn't cuss, didn't do none of that. So, like I said, I'm still trying to figure it out, man. I'm just glad that my teammates were there to like support me in that situation, because I felt alone, you know. And when they showed up, it made me realize that we got a good team this year, dog. For them to like put their life on the line, you know what I'm saying? So it was amazing to see, man.
All right, folks. Now, of course, as you expect, the police union, the South Florida Police Benevolent Association, issued their statement. No shot, they're defending the cops. Before the Dolphins game yesterday, an incident occurred when Tyreek Hill was placed in handcuffs before being released. First, to be clear, at no time was he ever under arrest. He was briefly detained for officer safety after driving in a manner in which he was putting himself and others in great risk of danger. Upon being stopped, Mr. Hill was not immediately cooperative with officers on scene who, pursuant to policy and for their immediate safety, placed Mr. Hill in handcuffs. Mr. Hill, still uncooperative, refused to sit on the ground and was therefore redirected to the ground. Once the situation was sorted out within a few minutes, Mr. Hill was issued 2 traffic citations and was free to leave. We would like to stress to the community to use this as an opportunity to remember that it is always best to obey lawful police commands first and complain later. We have worked hard across all communities to bridge the gap between what people believe law enforcement should and can do, and will continue to do so in this case while we wait for the investigation to run its course. Based on what we know, we stand with the actions of our officers, but look forward to further open communication moving forward. While we are confident in the actions that led to the stop of Mr. Hill, as with any investigation, we will wait for all of the facts to come out, along with any explanation Mr. Hill may have for his actions that initiated this unfortunate incident. This is signed by Stedman Stahl, president of the organization. Here's the problem with this statement, y'all. First and foremost, while we are confident in the actions that led to the stop of Mr. Hill, as with any investigation, we will wait for all of the facts to come out. So why are you releasing a statement laying out what actually happened? No. This is what we call police trying to get ahead of the narrative and trying to establish, as they always do, what their narrative is. Every time there's a police beating, a police shooting, they want to establish their narrative in the minds of the public first. The problem is all that video. Here's the other deal, folks. We know this game. If the body cam footage shows that Tyreek Hill was cussing out the officers, was being uncooperative, and all of that, because remember, he said he didn't cuss, that video would already be released. We all know it. Now, I want to do this here. So the union says he was briefly detained for officer safety after driving in a manner in which he was putting himself and others in great risk of danger. Okay, let's play the video. Turn the audio all the way up of the cops telling him to roll down the window and get out of the car. Listen closely.
Keep the window down. Keep the window down, I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out.
Now, okay, I want y'all to re-rack it. He first said, put your window down. He cracks the window. That's all the officer needed for him to be able to say, I need to see your driver's license and registration. The law does not say you have to roll the window all the way down. It says roll your window down. He rolled the window down. The officer could have said, I need to see your driver's license, your registration, and your insurance. He didn't do that. Watch what he did. Press play.
Keep the window down. Keep the window down, I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car.
Stop right there. Put your window down, or I'm gonna take you out of the car. He put his window down. He then goes, matter of fact, get out of the car. Why? Why? Why did Tyreek Hill have to get out of the car? He rolled his window down. In fact, Play it again. Look how fast he rolled the window down. Press play.
Keep your window down.
Stop. Put your window down. Immediately, window goes down. Why does he pull out of the car? Why? So, are you trying to tell me that in that brief exchange, put your window down, did Tyreek cuss at him? We don't hear Tyreek at all on the video. He complies with the officer's instructions. Roll the video.
I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now.
All right, stop. So he tells him 3 or 4 times, get out of the car right now. He doesn't have to get out of the car. See, here's the problem, y'all. Cops know when given a lawful command, you have to obey. See, that's where they always get people. But remember, Tyreek Hill, the video's right there. He obeyed. Put your window down. Immediately comes down. No. Put your window down. No. Get out of the car. I'm sorry. You gave me 2 commands. The first command was put the window down. Now the second command, now get out of the car? Why am I getting out of the car? It's a traffic citation. Was he going too fast? Okay. I need to see your driver's license, registration, insurance. I'm going to write the ticket. Now, y'all pull the video up where Tyreek was kicked by the cop. Y'all have that? All right, find the video. I know I got it on my phone, so hold on one second. No, I got it. Y'all got the video? Okay, all right, okay, fine. That's what I said. Pull it. So y'all, there was one of the videos, and I guarantee you that the cop that got suspended, I guarantee you that cop, he was the one who kicked Tyreek. Let's see. Is this it here? That's the video right there. Play it.
Campbell right there.
No, replay it. Re-rack it. Re-rack it. Go to the beginning. Re-rack it. No. Go to the next video. Play that video right.
No, it's actually Tyreek. They arrested Reed. That's crazy. Oh, that's fucking Miami Campbell right there.
It's the Z shit. Pull up in a demon on guard. Looking like I still do fraud.
Yo.
Flying private jet.
Bro.
All right, y'all. So it's a real quick video when Tyreek Hill was kicked. Okay. So go to my iPad. All right. So I want y'all to watch this. Okay. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this cop on the far right. All of a sudden, this cop, now mind you, you see 1, 2, 3, 4. There are at least 4 or 5 officers surrounding Tyreek Hill. Now, you see this here? Watch this guy right here. He's got his left hand on the right shoulder of one of the cops. All of a sudden, he now jumps up. You're going to see, you can't see it fully, but you see he's raising his leg up. Hold up. You see Tyreek Hill right there in the middle where the glass is. He turns his head to face the guy. He sees him coming, and the cop literally stomps on Tyreek Hill, kicks him, and you see Tyrese yell in pain, and he goes down to the ground. All right, I'm going to play this in real time. Watch this.
They arrested Reed. That's crazy. Oh, that's fucking Miami.
All right, I'm going to roll this back again so y'all can actually see what takes place in this. See, this is why the police union statement is trash. And this is why the police union is doing all they can to try to go ahead and get their narrative out there, to affect the public. Watch this.
They arrested Reed. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's fucking Calais Campbell right there.
All right. You literally see the cop. The situation is under control. Under control. Go back to the original video because I want to see how many Miami-Dade cops were surrounding Tyreek Hill. Go ahead. Pull up y'all original video in the control room. All right, so I see 1, 2, 3. I see at least 3 cops right here. Okay, he's walking over to the side, and then another video. So you probably got at least 4 or 5 cops who are on the scene. That's the video of him kicking him.
Yo, bro.
Keep the window down. Keep the window down, I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We tell you to do something to do. You understand? Not what you want, but what we tell you. You're a little fucking confused.
Now, after the game, Tyreek Hill said that, hey, you know what? I'm gonna leave it to other folks. But let me pull up here. This is the Miami Herald story from today regarding where his lawyers say it was overzealous cops that actually caused this problem. Now, again, keep in mind, and I'm telling y'all, we do this all the time. If that video showed that Tyreek Hill was yelling, cussing, was belligerent, and acting a fool, that video would have been out yesterday afternoon after the game. They would have dropped that video. There's no way you can convince me that all of a sudden, oh no, we have an investigation, and so therefore we can't release the video yet because we still have to look at it. Nah, we know that game. Okay, we know the game being played, and that's what's going on here. And see, perfect example. On ESPN's website, headline, police union, Hill was uncooperative during stop. Do y'all see what they're trying to do? They are trying to establish the narrative that this black man was uncooperative. Now, y'all need to keep in mind, you have, and it wasn't just him. The cops also, because a number of you got to remember, he was 1 block from the stadium, y'all. And the cops, other players were coming to the stadium. Calais Campbell, he was also detained when he stopped on the scene to offer Hill support. He didn't get a citation. That's what's going on. So this statement right here, let me just pull up the ESPN. Give me 1 second. I want to pull up their story. I want to show you and see, this is where, again, this right here, go to my iPad. This is ESPN right here. ESPN right here, their headline, police union, Tyreek Hill was uncooperative in the traffic stop. Okay, well, if you go down to the story, you'll see here, meanwhile, Hill's attorney, Julius Collins, said in the statement later Monday night, Mr. Hill's legal team is exploring all legal remedies that may be available to Mr. Hill as we believe that the officer's actions on September 8th, 2024 were excessive. Now, Stephanie Daniels, she initiated, quote, an immediate review of all details surrounding the incident. She announced that one of the officers involved was placed on administrative duties while the investigation is conducted. She said, quote, while we wait for the investigation to run its course, based on what we know, we stand with the actions of our officers, but look forward to further open communication moving forward. Now, I'm sorry, this is the police union. Now, here's what's interesting. The same cop right here in the story, during an appearance Monday on the Andy Slater show, Stahl said the union has not been able to view body camera footage and officers didn't know who they had pulled over Sunday morning. Stahl said Hill's driving pattern caught officers' attention. He was allegedly driving at a high speed through a congested area, and Hill did not want to comply when asked to roll down the window. Y'all want to see what they're doing? If Mr. Hill would have just complied, it would have just sped the process up. He chose not to. He chose to escalate the situation and turn into something bigger than the Dolphins win itself. Now, this is a statement from Tyreek's lawyer. To be clear, the traffic stop of Mr. Hill by officers of the Miami-Dade Police Department originated as a traffic infraction, but was then escalated after Mr. Hill provided officers his driver's license and then rolled his window back up. Collins said in the statement, one of the officers then knocked on Mr. Hill's driver's side window and advised Mr. Hill to keep his window rolled down, otherwise he was going to get him out of the car. Mr. Hill had his window rolled down, and that officer then demanded Mr. Hill out of the vehicle even after Mr. Hill complied with that officer's request to keep his window down. Immediately after, another officer then aggressively approached Mr. Hill's vehicle and stated something to the effect that if we have to break the effing window, we will. Mr. Hill rolled down his window each time he was requested to do so by the requesting officer. Bringing my panel right now to talk about this here. And the reason that the video of the passerby, folks, is so important because we're seeing it in real time. And while the cops are sitting here going, oh, we can't release the video, we already saw what happened. Dr. Julian Malveaux, economist, president, author of Bennett College, author out of D.C. Dr. Amakongo to being a senior professorial lecturer, School of International Service, American University out of D.C. Joy Chaney, founder of Joy Strategies out of D.C. Amakongo, I'm going to start with you. This is all BS, and you know it's trash. I mean, at the end of the day, he complied. The officer, we know what happened. The officer got pissed because he didn't roll his window all the way down. He cracked his window. You don't have to roll your window all the way down. You can crack your window. Yes, officer. Yes, no. What he did was, he heard it. Roll your window down. No, roll your window down. No. Get out of the car. The police escalated this situation.
100%. And the other part that kept playing in that video, the first part you're playing, when he was already on the ground, what did the guy keep saying? When I tell you to do something, you do it. When I tell you to do something, when I give you an order, you follow it.
There you go.
This was so dehumanizing and disrespectful. And it's always a reminder that no matter how far we get, they always feel like they have the authority to pull us down and kind of put us in our place. Remember Thabo Sefolosha, the NBA, the New York Knicks player who had his leg broken by cops in 2015, got a $4 million settlement 6 years later. LeBron James, when people will spray the N-word on his fence.
Hey, hold on one second. Carol, I need y'all to check. According to the Miami Herald, the police department released 105 minutes of body camera footage Monday evening. Track it down. Omakongo, go ahead.
And so you see, when you have somebody who's complying, like you said, Roland, all you got to do is roll down that mirror just enough to get that license out. They wanted to dehumanize him, and it doesn't matter what he was doing. If he's complying with your orders after this man is pulled over, I mean, look, across the country, they got laws saying you don't even pursue people in high-speed chases anymore. He wasn't running away. And as it relates to the police officers and the police unions, this is why we have to keep our eyes on this. Because, Roland, when I was looking at the reports yesterday, ESPN, no one mentioned anything about him being struck. Nobody talked about that. They just talked about him being detained. They didn't talk about any of the violence that he experienced in any way, shape, or form. They could have broke his leg just like I talked about with Thabo. And so these police unions who Trump just spoke to last week also, right, we have to keep an eye on this because they are going to continue to push their narrative. Like you said, they already got it out there, and we can't let this go. I don't know what Tyreek is going to do. I appreciate the fact that he wants to spread positivity and the like, but his civil rights were violated. And for all of us, this is too familiar. Like you said, what if it wasn't Tyreek? What if it was Tyree that we were going to be talking about later, right? Nichols. So right now, we got to make sure that we're getting the right narrative out there because they're already trying to spin it, and we can't let it happen.
Actually, so the 6-second clip we showed, here's actually a longer video. It's all together. It's 23 seconds. I want y'all to watch this here.
Oh, shit, they got fucking Reed. Oh, they arrested Reed. They arrested Reed. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's fucking Calais Campbell right there.
So you ain't tell me you go from 23 seconds. So in 23 seconds, Julian, you go from, I'm going to re-rack this here. Y'all go ahead and play it again. In 23 seconds. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It was actually, before he got kicked him, it was 14 seconds. So from the beginning, first of all, have my audio up over the video. So from this point right here to 12 seconds later, the cop decides to kick him. Really? Watch this here. Here, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Boom. Kicked him.
That's fucking Calais Campbell right there.
Now the cops got to help him up. So I'm sorry. So let's be real clear. There are, let me go back. There are 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. There are 5 cops surrounding a handcuffed man, and this cop decides to kick him on his side. Go, Julian, go ahead.
Well, he kicked him because he could. That's what happened. He kicked him because he could. This is excess of power, authority, ignorance. He kicked him because he could. Tyreek Hill, even if he was going 150 miles an hour, you stop someone for a traffic stop. You stop him, you give him a ticket. If you have to, you arrest him. You don't put him in handcuffs and knock him down on the ground and then kick him. What you're saying, you ain't shit. Excuse my language, but you ain't shit. We can do whatever we want to you. This really harkens back to the era of lynching, to the era of police violence against black people. It says we can do what we want to you. Praise the Lord for the people who took pictures on the way. But this should not, and you're absolutely right, Roland. This police union is circling the wagons. He did this, he did that. He ain't do a GD thing. If you look at these pictures, he did not resist. The only thing he did was he stood up for himself. He didn't roll the window all the way down and, hey, whatever. He didn't roll the window all the way down. That is not a requirement. You know, he didn't kiss the police officers behind. That is not a requirement.
Yep.
And so we see the increased dehumanization of a black man and a star. And like he said, what if I wasn't Tyreek Hill?
Yep.
What if I was like Cootie Brown?
Gotcha. Joy?
Let's be clear, when I've been stopped by a cop, I don't roll my window all the way down. Many of us don't. We use it as an era of a little bit of protection and barrier. You have to comply, but you do not have to be subservient. You do not have to behave like a slave. The only person behaving in a thuggish or inappropriate behavior was the cops. They were cursing at him. They were swiftly changing strategies, tactics, requests. That is something we've seen many times overseeing these videos. The person gets one demand, and then immediately they get another demand. That is something that we have seen that is habitual. And that makes it very hard to comply. You're already nervous. There are very good reasons, if you are a black man, to be afraid of the cops.
Hell up. Even if you're a professional athlete, because there's a long history of professional athletes being accosted and even literally handcuffed and set on the curb by Miami cops.
Correct. And they were out there only a block or so from the stadium itself at a time where players were arriving.
Yeah, I mean, they look, listen, I've been on game day. Joe, I've been on game day. It's traffic duty, but I'm sorry, 5 cops taking down one guy. Yeah. It's crazy. Al Diaz of the Miami Herald did take this photo here. This was during the game after Tyreek scored a touchdown. Him and another wide receiver did this motion where where the guy was trying to get him removed from handcuffs. So they did make light of that, but it is not a situation to make light of. Kenny Stills is a former Miami Dolphins wide receiver. He also commented on this. He was like, "Hey, I hope," he said, "I hope Tyreek will then want to talk about how to use his platform." He was one of the pro players who joined Colin Kaepernick in protesting. Go to my iPad. He's here to help you understand your understanding of these issues when you're ready, Cheetah. And so this was one of the things that Kenny Stills. I reached out to Kenny Stills to get him on the show. We'll see if he will join us. I was going to be talking to Congressman Stephen Horsford about this DEI initiative from the CBC. We're going to do that right now, but I do want to get, Congressman, just your take on, I don't know if you saw the video, saw what happened. We broke it all down. The cop told him to pull his window down. He put his window down. Then the cop said, "No, get out of the car." He complied. And so now the union is putting their statement out. This is precisely why the George Floyd Justice Act was passed by Democrats in the House, but it was held up and stopped by Senator Tim Scott, Senator Lindsey Graham, and the Republicans in the Senate. This is why you got to have police accountability. And let's also keep in mind, Donald Trump has made it clear he wants to give cops 100% immunity when it comes to things like this. And that one cop who kicked Tyreek Hill as well, that cop is likely to want administrative duty. This is what the CBC and others have been fighting against.
You're absolutely right, Roland, and I'm here off the House floor. I do want to express our outrage at the handling of the NFL player there in Miami by the local police department. And as you rightfully noted, this sets up the comparison between Vice President Harris and Democrats who have been fighting to put in place, in this case, executive orders to prevent some of the worst practices that we see. Every community, every black person, every black man deserves to feel safe in our own communities, driving cars to work. That's what he was doing. And the fact that his rights really were abused by this officer is very concerning. But I do want to underscore that this is why this upcoming election matters. We have Vice President Harris, who is working to make sure that we have accountability in law enforcement. She passed with the president the executive orders on federal law enforcement, on no-knock warrants, on making sure that we have no chokeholds, establishing for the first time a national registry so that when officers violate people's civil rights, they're not able to just move from department to department. Meanwhile, you have Donald Trump, who has said that he will all but provide complete immunity to law enforcement. That means without exception, no matter what they do, and the person who is victimized has no rights to justice. So I just really want to underscore, and we will be reaching out to the Players Association to make sure that they know that the Congressional Black Caucus stands with them, and that we're going to continue to fight for the passage of the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act, something that our late colleague, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, championed up into the very end of her passing just a few months ago.
Moments ago, the video of the arrest of Tyreek Hill of Miami Dolphins was released. Here is 3 minute and 35-second segment. Remember, 105 minutes of the video has been released. Watch this.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Like what? Why do you have it on? Hey, keep your window down. Keep your window down. Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. Get out of the car. Give me your ass, bro. Get out of the car. Give me your ass, bro. Break that freaking window. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. 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 What part of violence do you understand? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin. When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand?
I'm getting out.
You understand? Not what you want, but what we tell you. You're a little fucking confused.
I'm getting out, bro.
Too late. Too late.
All right, bro. Take me to jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro.
We are. We will.
Good, bro.
It is good.
Hey, Drew. Hey.
Don't worry about it. I hung up the phone. Stop crying.
Bro. Y'all.
Don't move.
Good. Bro, you beating on my window like you crazy.
You set him up?
What y'all beating on my window like y'all crazy for? Damn, yo, bro. Bro,
Dude, beating on my window like he crazy. I ain't do nothing, twin. Dang.
Hey, don't park there. Don't park there.
Hey. Hold on, bro. I just had surgery on my knee. I just had surgery on my knee, bro. I just had surgery on my knee, bro. I just had surgery in your ears when we come here with your window down. Chill, bro. Hey, Joe New, bro. Back up. Hey, call Drew. Call Drew. Hey, call Drew. Call Drew, bro. Call Drew. Hey, call Drew, bro. Hey, what? Hey, call Drew, bro. Just call Drew. Hey. I'm not doing anything. What am I doing that's wrong?
Hey, listen.
Take it back in the Hey, listen. Hey, man, they got Tyreek. The cops over here beating on him, man. They over here beating on Tyreek,
Listen, big man, don't park there, man. Just get in the car.
Hey, Drew, you gotta come, man.
Just get in the car.
Straight up the side on the side of the
Hey, get in the car. You're parked in the middle of the street.
I'm in the car. You gotta go before you get a ticket.
Hey,
I'm
in the car.
Who's the driver? This is my car. All right, move. I'll take that. You gotta move right now.
Let me have your license. You get a ticket too.
I'm coming.
Let me have your license. You get a ticket. Let me have your license.
I'm leaving.
I'm not playing. Let me have your license.
I'm leaving. Yo, what's
your license right now.
What's going on?
Your license right now. You're not gonna give me your license?
Get in the car and leave.
You're not gonna give me your license?
I'm leaving.
Let me have your license. Your license right now.
Sir,
hey, your license right now.
I'm leaving.
Or I'm gonna lock you up. Your license right now.
He just told me to
Your
leave.
license right now. You're dealing with me now.
Sir.
Your license right now.
All right, always see people in business. All right, so that's a 3 minute 35 second. Remember, they released 105 minutes of video. Let me see if we can find. Now, here's what's crazy right there. See, perfect example we talked about earlier. One cop tells him to leave. One cop says, give me your license. He says, I'm leaving. He told me to leave. Well, you're dealing with me right now. How about y'all talk to each other? And if you go back and actually see this video at the beginning, Tyreek Hill literally, you go to pull the audio up. They're going to his car. He rolls the window down. He rolls it back up. Then they say, roll it back down. He does. They mad because he didn't roll it all the way down. Now, remember, right here, the police union said that he was handcuffed and detained for their safety. Why you pull him out of the car? You create less of a scene if he stays in the car. Watch.
What?
As a matter of fact, get out of the car.
Give me that.
Get out of the car.
Give me that. I'm gonna break that freaking window.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
So I want to freeze it right there. Freeze right there. So y'all see right here. Come to me. Y'all gonna see right here. Tyreek Hill is literally getting out of the car. Okay, I'm gonna pick. So they open the door. Watch right here. He's getting out of the car. So, Omakongo, why do you have to snatch him out of the car when he's getting out of the car?
Because they feel like they can do whatever the hell they want with us. The brother was sitting here literally saying, like, I'm getting out of the car. And in real time, Roland, you talked about how the fact that the officers are conflicting each other. That officer right there was conflicting himself. He was like, don't get out of the car. Or he say, put your window down or I'm going to pull you out the car. In fact, get out of the car. Like he says that all within like a 3-second span. It's like they don't even know what they're doing. And they're trying to just basically say, shut up and do what we're going to do in real time. And for Tyreek to say that, I just had surgery on.
All right, so we're going to do this. Hold tight 1 second. So this is the body cam video of the officer who approached the car. Listen.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Don't knock on my window like that, though.
Like what?
Don't knock on my window like that.
Why you have it up?
Don't knock on my window like that.
Why you have it up? I have to knock to let you know I'm here.
Don't knock
that way you can lower it and talk
Just
to you.
get my ticket, bro, so I can go. I'm finna be late, gang. Do what you gotta do.
Hey, keep your window.
All right, I want to freeze it right there. Now, y'all, I don't know if y'all see it right here. Boom.
Yep.
Right there. He's got Tyreek's driver's license in his hand. So all you do in that situation, Juliana, is you go back to the car, run his name, see if there are any warrants, write his ticket up, you come back, give him his ticket. He says, hey man, go write me the ticket up, I gotta go. I'm gonna play the rest of it from the top. Go, watch this.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Don't knock on my window like that, though.
Like what?
Don't knock on my window like that.
Why you have it up?
Don't knock on my window like that.
Why you have it up? I have to knock to let you know I'm here.
Don't knock
that
on
way you
my
can
window.
lower it and talk to
Just
you.
get my ticket, bro, so I can go. I'm finna be late, gang. Do what you gotta do.
Okay, I gotta freeze right there. I had to knock on your window, let you know that I'm here. You got my driver's license in your hand. Why you knocking on my car window? I'm confused. Let me play the rest.
Roland, because they can.
Keep it down. Hey, keep your window down. Hey, keep your window down. Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car.
Give me that.
Get out of the car.
Give me that. I'm gonna break that freaking window.
Get out of the car.
I'm finna get out.
Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Damn. What part of blood are you doing this time? Hey, Drew. Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, dude. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin. When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand? I'm getting out. You understand what you want, but when we tell you. You're a little fucking confused. I'm getting out, bro. Too late. Alright, bro, take me to jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro. We are. We will. Good, bro. It is good. Hey. Don't worry about it. I hung up the phone. You stop.
Don't worry about it. Hang up the phone. Julian, go.
Oh, I don't even know where to go. I mean, this is so deep and so disgusting. And so, like you said, they pulled him out of the car because they could. They harassed him because they could. This is called, this is why we have Black Lives Matter. This is why the Dred Scott decision said black folks have no rights that whites are bound to respect. This is absurd. It's ridiculous. The man was cooperative. He did not do anything disruptive. He asked them respectfully, frankly, stop banging on his window. Roland, I'm almost speechless. But this is like you said. What if he was not Tyreek Hill? What if he was Bubba Brown? He could have been shot. He could have been killed. These people are out of control. And we look at this, praise the Lord that we have this thing amplified. But guess what? This is what happens to black men and women every single day with these out of control police officers who believe, like Joy said, I'll get out of I don't drive anymore. I'm too old. But I've had experiences where I can get out the car. Oh, hell no. I'm not, I had one happen in Mississippi years ago, and a guy said, get out the car. I said, get somebody here. So I'm not getting out the car. Yeah. That's how it is. We know how deep this runs. It is a remnant of the slave society, and I don't even know what to say. I almost want to cry that the brother was humiliated like that, and then he went and did an 80-yard. Come on.
Well, actually, he had about 110 yards receiving in that game. Joy, here's the thing that we keep talking about. When you look at these incidents where black men are shot and killed, in so many cases, it's a minor traffic incident.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Minor traffic incident. Sometimes other types of minor incidences that can be de-escalated. This is about bad cops. I'm going to be honest with you. Like he said in his conversation afterwards at the press conference, there can be bad apples. These are bad apples, but it's a lot of bad apples. And we've got to ask what kind of people are being hired. This escalated very quickly. We expect police officers to be professionals who are trained in the art of de-escalation. He did nothing wrong, but hey, let's say he did have a curt tone or whatever. That is his business. He was cooperating. You don't have to have a nice tone. They certainly didn't with the cursing and the yelling and the pulling him out of the car. That was wrong. They should be relieved of their duties. We can't have people like that. They escalated a situation. He should have, he had his license. They should have given him a ticket or not and let him be on his way. Nope. And then go on to, doing the rest of their job for the rest of their day.
But that's
there was nothing here.
But the reality is that's not happening. And in fact, here's the whole deal. One of the cops. Now again, this is not all about celebrity, but listen to this exchange right here from another body cam footage. Listen. Hold up. I'm gonna make sure the audio's up. Give me 1 second.
Why is he acting up like that? You know who that is, bro?
Huh?
You know who that is? No. He's one of the Dolphins star players.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, it's a great way to start out 2024, right?
Huh? 1 second. So you hear him say, do you know who that is? But first of all, I need to hear clearly again. I want to play it again. I'm trying to, did he actually say, why is he on the curb? Listen to this again. See if y'all heard the same thing I did. Listen.
Why is he acting up like that? You know who that is, bro?
Huh?
You know who that is? No. He's one of the Dolphins star players.
Oh, yeah?
Boom. He said, why is he on the curb like that? Now, one, that cop recognized who he was. But at first it was, why is he on the curb like that? Kind of important question. Folks, as I said, 105 minutes of body cam footage has been released. Miami-Dade was under intense pressure by media folks all day. And let me say this right here before I go to a break, before I go to our next segment. I don't want to see no bullshit beer summit like Obama did. Let me be real clear. I don't want to see this BS of Tyreek Hill sitting with the officers. Can we have a little conversation? Damn that. Let me also say Stephen Ross, the owner of the Miami Dolphins, big-time Trump supporter, but he should know better with that fake social justice coalition he put together after the Colin Kaepernick stuff as well. So it's going to be real interesting to watch how this thing plays out in Miami over the next week. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's some hell it needs to pay when it comes to not one cop being put on administrative duty. More than one cop needs to be put on administrative duty. And frankly, some folk need to be fired because, as Joy said, your job is to de-escalate, not to escalate. When you talk about blackness and what happens in black culture, we're about covering these things that matter to us, speaking to our issues and concerns.
This is a genuine people-powered movement.
There's a lot of stuff that we're not getting. You get it, and you spread the word.
We wish to plead our own cause. Too long have others spoken for us. We cannot tell our own story if we can't pay for it. This is about covering us. Invest in black-owned media. Your dollars matter. We don't have to keep asking them to cover our stuff. So please support us in what we do, folks. We want to hit 2,000 people, $50 this month, raise $100,000. We're behind 100,000, so we want to hit that. Y'all money makes this possible. Check some money orders. Go to P.O. Box 57196, Washington, D.C. 20037-0196. The Cash App is $RM Unfiltered. PayPal is R Martin Unfiltered. Venmo is RM Unfiltered. Zelle is Roland at RolandSMartin.com.